Hello? It's great to see you again when Mother Nature accidentally mixed in a bit of honey badger attitude with a splash of ferocity, a dash of bravery, and a dollop of audacity. The result? A creature that turned the hierarchy of the wild world upside down. In the untamed grasslands of Africa, the savannas of Southwest Asia, and the jungles of India, the sight of a honey badger, small as a dog, frolicking among a pride of lions, or cuddling a python, has become commonplace. Sporting a coat of fur in two-tone colors akin to a Mercedes-Benz S-Class or a Rolls-Royce Ghost, just the name honey badger sounds sweet. Yet, honey badgers are far from cute as you might think. Despite being called honey badgers, they are closer kin to weasels. They belong to a group of large carnivorous mammals known as mustelids, which includes badgers, otters, and wolverines, collectively known as the mustelid family. While they are not often featured in poetry or literature due to their blunt nature, honey badgers are formidable creatures. Adults can grow up to a meter long, including a 30-centimeter tail, and weigh around 16 kilograms, roughly the size of a small to medium-sized dog. However, size seems to be the only aspect you can mock about these animals. In the world of animal emotions, the honey badger is notorious for its tough, fearless demeanor. Fearless of the skies, the earth, it's the elder sibling of all elder siblings. When it sits at the table, all other guests leave their seats vacant. Not only animals but also humans must pay their respects to the honey badger. In 2002, the Guinness World Records honored the honey badger as the bravest animal in the world, with a temperament so ferocious that it's ready to raid beehives, prey on porcupines and venomous snakes, kidnap baby leopards, and even steal food from a king's banquet. When hungry, honey badgers will confront lions or hyenas without hesitation, rather than fleeing. According to the user manual for this species, on a lucky day, you might even witness a honey badger pushing back a pride of 6 lions. However, despite their ferocity, honey badgers are well equipped by nature. Apart from their small size, honey badgers seem to have been bestowed with all the tools necessary to dominate the animal kingdom. If honey badgers were as large as tigers, they might be the dominant species for food, not humans. With a 4-centimeter long caninas and powerful jaws, they can bite through the shell of a tortoise and crush the bones of their prey. The thick skin, over 6 millimeters thick, akin to the skin of a rhinoceros, combined with a dense coat of fur all over their bodies, turns honey badgers into perfect thugs. Porcupine quills and bee stings are merely itches to them. Rarely do these penetrate their skin. The secret lies not only in the thickness, but also in the elasticity of their skin. Underneath the tough skin lies a layer of highly flexible tissue, allowing honey badgers to twist and turn up to 35%, equivalent to 126 degrees, inside their skin. This allows them to turn around to scratch or bite attackers. According to experts, the safest place to grab a honey badger is at the back of its neck. However, I don't recommend trying this trick. Honey badgers' skins are second only to the iron skin of the 18 monks of Shaolin. In Africa, honey badgers frequently encounter the deadliest snakes and more venomous creatures than brains. They deal with these dangers in a way that you might guess. Yes, they eat them. Honey badgers consider snakes, including venomous ones, as a significant portion of their diet. While the price of a snake meal may involve being bitten, nature seems to have accounted for this. It's commonly believed that honey badgers are immune to venom, generally speaking, and specifically to snake venom. However, that's not entirely accurate. Honey badgers possess excellent venom resistance. Firstly, honey badgers aren't foolish. They don't charge headlong into snakes. They engage with snakes using their own tactics and are often nimble enough to dodge snake attacks. Additionally, most snake bites fail to penetrate the honey badger's thick and flexible skin. Often, the snake is crushed to death by the honey badger before it can inflict multiple bites. Some snakes, like the king cobra, can penetrate the honey badger's skin, But that's still not enough to defeat this venomous assassin. Once snake venom enters the honey badger's body, nerve toxins like alpha neurotoxin from the king cobra's venom will bind to the nicotinic acetylcholine receptors of muscle cells, akin to a key in a lock, causing paralysis of the muscles used for breathing, leading to rapid suffocation. This is one of the mechanisms of death by snakebite in honey badgers. Some genetic mutations have altered the lock, making the snake's lethal key unable to fit anymore. However, snake venom comprises hundreds of different types, and honey badgers can't change all corresponding locks. Therefore, occasionally, honey badgers succumb to envenomation. Here, succumb means they become unconscious for several hours and then wake up to finish their lunch. Someone once said, "The price of success is loneliness." Honey badgers are no exception. Apart from a month-long mating rendezvous, honey badgers are solitary creatures. Don't ever tease a honey badger because you'll likely never escape it. Even though honey badgers can run up to 30 kilometers per hour despite their short legs, they can marathon up to 35 kilometers in a single night to find food. This means unless you're an athlete, you'll exhaust yourself in front of a honey badger. Except during dry and cold months, honey badgers mainly operate at night. They are expert diggers, with short but extremely powerful hind legs and long claws on their front feet, suitable for digging burrows. They can dig a burrow in hard ground deep enough to hide in within minutes, or excavate a burrow up to 3 meters long and 1.5 meters deep for resting or hunting. They can make a home from tree roots above ground, rock crevices, or abandoned termite mounds. Or they can be petty thieves and squat in burrows of aardvarks or porcupines. But don't judge them solely on their delinquent behavior. Despite being labeled as honey badgers, what these bad boys truly crave in every raid are bee larvae. Not that honey is bad, but they seem to prefer bee larvae. More than their thick fur, their sharp claws, and their penchant for mischief, what truly makes honey badgers terrifying is their smell. Honey badgers possess a secret weapon, a stink bomb fired from an anal pouch. This pouch contains a liquid described as especially putrid, to the point where if a honey badger sprays it, you'll know from about 40 meters away. The intense love of honey badgers for bee larvae has caused about 7% of beehive losses in Western Cape Province, South Africa. Therefore, despite being a protected species, about 100 to 200 teenage honey badgers have been dealt with by beekeepers here according to the law of the jungle, and even the heavens don't spare anyone. While honey badgers are courageous, resilient, and tough-skinned, they are not invincible. They can't escape the laws of nature. Honey badgers and honey badger may be added to the menu any day they feel like it. If a honey badger bullies and harasses certain individuals like African wild dogs and crocodiles, they may receive a lifelong lesson. If you have any additional facts about honey badgers you'd like to add, feel free to comment below. Remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on my future content. But for now, goodbye and see you again.